1 bar of power. It says I've been streaming for 14 seconds. Mike BlueHair here. I'm the guy over at the Oregon Cop Watcher YouTube channel. So since I don't want to do narration, I'm just gonna ask the nice person behind me, where the fuck am I and what the fuck am I doing right now?
We're Multnomah County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah.
Burnside and 47.
Okay, Multnomah County Sheriff's Office at Burnside and 47.
We're coming to document the boarding up of another castle.
Yeah, the boarding up of another castle, or pig pen as I like to call them. So they're fortifying this because they're just terrified of, I guess people throwing plastic water bottles. Somebody's dog is like just losing it. Take your time, I'm good. I need a little while for people to tune in. So how's the stream, guys? Am I dropping frames?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey. Cute dog.
Thanks. Can I just go that way past this?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah, they're fortifying the castle.
Another castle they're fortifying.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering. I was like,
Because people standing, on the roadway and on the sidewalk is very threatening.
right.
Right. You're welcome. So yeah, we're documenting the plywoodification of this sheriff's office out here because, protest.
Hey everyone, it's PDX People's News, and we're at Multnomah County Sheriff's Office at the back of it right now, and we're documenting the fact that they're fortifying another castle.
So yeah, these little portholes that you could use to see the police cars are parked in. Are being boarded up. Hey.
Those old basement dwellers.
Do you want to walk up around the other side or this side?
Yeah, apparently we need to go home because we're basement dwellers.
Oh, who said that?
This one with the
Oh,
yeah.
that's cute.
Yeah, let's walk around to the other side.
Too bad I don't have a basement, and my mommy and dad have been dead for a long time. Too bad. What? Would you like an interview? Oh, you don't want to say it on camera? I'll interview you if you'd like to talk to me.
Apparently we're basement dwellers.
What do you think that everyone that comes out in public is a basement dweller?
Well, yeah, or everyone that films a police building
So,
is a basement dweller. Wow.
I asked her if she wants to interview.
She probably moved here to make the bootlicking, more accessible, so she could have access
it might
to
be
those.
my mask, because a lot of people think that my Half-Life mask
Right.
is somehow like
Making you some kind of anarchist ninja. When actually I'm not wearing a mask, and I'm way more of an anarchist ninja than you are.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
But I definitely wear my mask like a good little.
I'll wave the black flag and burn a U.S. flag in a heartbeat. I put my anarchism out on Front Street, which is weird. I mean, but yeah, you cover your face and do the PPE thing, and all of a sudden, you're a basement dweller.
It was a very professional job.
Right.
But
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
basement dweller.
If that bitch had any idea of your educational background, which I won't be discussing, but yeah.
And I'm with Mike BlueHair, Oregon Cop Watcher.
Hey, what's up? An unabashed, unapologetic anarchist, by the way.
Yeah, the anarchist of anarchists.
Hey, we got somebody out here filming too.
Just wanted to come and document the fact that they're fortifying another castle, making another public building
Unaccessible, yeah.
inaccessible.
Although they have a very nice
Oh,
mural.
look, their bus says ACAB.
Yeah, the city bus does say all
city
cops
bus
are bastards on
absolutely
it right
says ACAB
there.
on it.
That's awesome.
documenting my mental illness.
That one got all constipated looking when I showed up to him.
I'm recording right now. Yeah.
So I did want to talk to you a bit, about what I observed last night on the live streams.
Oh, yeah?
Portland Police Bureau's tactic that I've seen them consistently employing since this whole thing started over 60 days ago was they'll tell a massive group of people to disperse. They'll line up RRT, the Rapid Response Team, the cops in riot gear, in phalanxes. They'll tell people to disperse, and then they'll attack the crowd from behind when people turn their backs and walk away.
That's why I will never turn
So
my back on
that's
cop.
great. Like the coward pieces of shit that they are. They'll like attack people, steal people's property, shove people
That's
to
just
the
like
ground.
They tell everybody that you need to get on the sidewalk. That there's hundreds to thousands of people, and you can't all fit on a sidewalk.
Right.
And they said on one of the videos that in order to be pressed, you have to be on the sidewalk, which is absurd.
Right. Well, yeah, that makes me think of there's a legal concept and something called prior restraints. And that's when government takes an action that's specifically designed to thwart free speech. So if they're telling you where or when you can't engage in free speech, there's a reasonable time, place, and manner that's been established. But, that has to do with if you're involved in some kind of a violent or tumultuous type act, like normal press activities. They're not, government, and since cops are an agent of the state, government's not supposed to be allowed to interfere with free speech like that. The whole thing is just ridiculous. So that's why when I'm in a crowd control situation, I'll turn around and walk backwards and face them,
Absolutely. I'll never turn my back on them ever again after being shot.
Right, or shot with less lethal.
But, yeah, whatever.
Well, after being shoved to the ground, like I've been shoved to the ground 4 times, 3 of them all 4 by Portland Police Bureau before the feds even showed up. And all 4 times I was walking in the direction they told me to disperse.
And then they come charging after.
Charging at me and knocking me to the ground. Like, it's crazy.
It's like when they almost knocked everybody into the whole downtown Portland.
Right.
Before the feds even showed up, they were being violent. So what is that thing that they're covering?
I don't know. Bike rack?
Oh, bike.
I don't know.
They're fortifying the fort quite well, though. Anyways, just wanted to go find my document.
All right, so I'm gonna walk back to my vehicle, and I've documented this. So, yeah, it's 4735 East Burnside. Hey, how are you?
Very good.
What is that? Like a little DSLR?
I'm on the phone.
Oh, I mean the camera around your neck.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Like a Canon T2i or something.
Canon M50.
Oh, okay, cool. Decent little camera. All right, we're taking off. I'm gonna run my live so
the
that.
excursion.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that's one of the vehicles they put the Rapid Response Team on. I was just talking about. RRT, the cops in riot gear. They ride around on the back of it. So.
Well, he's filming and taking pictures.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Nice.
The TRO because we're protesting too.
Oh, I guess.
We're not supposed to be filming protesters
Really?
unless they're engaged in a criminal activity.
Really?
We're not engaged in criminal activity.
Oh, that's according to Judge Simon's
Federal
restraining
law,
order.
Yeah. I want to know why he was reporting protesters when it's or taking pictures of protesters when it's against the TRO.
So yeah, he's calling for backup now.
I'm gonna get out of my car because I.
Can you mute your audio because it's gonna start blurting out my birth given name any second.
have everything deleted, right?
I can do whatever you guys can do.
You can't.
No, you
That's-
can't. No.
cannot
Judge
protest it.
Simon tells you can't.
Read your restraining
So
order.
can I have your business card so I can file a complaint against you? May I have your business card, officer?
Right, so
I've caught you in an illegal act. I am asking you as a citizen. Okay, I've caught you in violation of a federal restraining order. I'd like to file a complaint against you. May I have your business card so I can do this? Okay, so now you're in violation of Portland Police Bureau's policy about identifying yourself to a citizen. So Judge
you
Simon
think you
told
weren't
you that you're not supposed to be filming people like that are part of this protest
still here
movement
because you
and
were
that are media. So may I have so you're refusing to give me your business card? Is that what you're saying to me? I would like to file a complaint against you, officer.
There's 2 on the property and 1 on the sidewalk.
Yeah, and I haven't been asked to leave the property. You want me to leave the property?
That would be nice.
Okay, cool beans. Would you conform to Portland Police Bureau's policy about identifying yourself?
Are you part of the people doing the work here?
I'm leaving. I'm walking towards the sidewalk. But I would like your business card so I could file a complaint against you. So are you refusing to follow Portland Police Bureau's policy right now? Because you have a policy to identify yourself. Especially when I want to make a complaint of you committing an illegal act.
You're just walking around trying to have That's why you came up here and started taking pictures.
No. I'm the press. Okay?
No, I did not record.
Right, then you don't mind us filing a complaint and FOIA-ing your phone, right? You told me to leave. You didn't tell her to leave.
Yes, I did. I said I asked her to leave because we have no business. Yes, I did.
No. You just did now. This is the first time. Hey, Ari. So she wants your ID number. That's why she's here. Are you aware of the fact that it's Portland Police Bureau's policy to give your ID? You're supposed to give a business card.
He won't give his ID number either that he's failing to wear.
Right.
He won't give his ID.
He won't even give his employee ID number, which the chief of police said he must display it. And that's not even on your uniform. So are you like secret police?
Obviously.
Okay, right on. Yeah, like the feds. I love the
Feds.
sarcasm,
You
dude.
work with the feds, you freak. So where's your ID number?
He doesn't have an employee ID number because he's secret
he
police.
refuses to give ID number.
Or conform to Portland
He
Police
said that
Bureau's
we're just
policy.
here to agitate the police, even though we are documenting the changes on the building.
Right.
Yeah, being
Filming me.
So why won't you give
Where
your
is
ID
your employee
number?
ID number that's supposed to be displayed on your outermost garment, according to the chief of police's order? And we are on the public sidewalk now.
We're just asking for your ID number so we can file a FOIA request.
And a complaint.
We understand you don't want to give your name, but what is your ID number? It is official business when you're documenting the changes of a public building as press.
Yep.
As press, you have a right to document the changes at your own public building.
And it is a Portland Police Bureau policy to give the business card as well.
Yes, but right
And that's
now...
not been waived by the
No, but
chief
right
of
now,
police.
they're just doing their ID number. So I asked for his
Right.
ID number and he refuses to give it.
No, nor is he even displaying it on his outermost garment, and that's what the chief of police told him to do.
So where's the supervisor?
I think he is a supervisor. He looks like
He might be old enough, but
He might be old
seems
enough.
too scared to be a supervisor.
that was ridiculous.
Right?
Like, just absolutely ridiculous. I like how he had to call for backup.
I know,
Like,
it's kinda
he's
funny.
afraid of 2 people with cell phones live streaming.
He said that he asked me to leave. I was like, no, you didn't.
No, he asked me to leave.
You volunteered to leave.
Right. Right. Because it's better that I'm a few paces away from you so I can I can video your whole body and interaction with his, you know? Yeah. That was methodical on my part.
I just don't understand why he won't give his ID number.
Because he's
That's supposed to be
terrified?
displayed.
Because he's afraid, that's why he won't give you his ID number.
Are you afraid your ID numbers are linked to your name? I guess I know where everybody needs to
I love it. So after all these protests have started, they're allowed to be secret police. They're
he
allowed
admitted that he's being a secret police.
Yeah, he said just like the feds. That was literally his words. Well, I've documented all I can, but I'm gonna leave this live stream rolling. You should leave yours on too until we.
Yeah, I was gonna update real quick on mine.
Oh, nice. Were you rolling when it was right up in your face?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, regular camera?
Yeah, so that I can. Yeah, in case he said your name.
Right. Cool. You're very sweet. I just muted the audio on my thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that on Periscope.
Oh, my multi-stream just has a little. Yeah. It's restream.io is the website that you do it from.
I guess we need to tell everybody to meet us here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We should.
Oh, look, is this more backup?
Oh, yeah.
A little turn.
Oh, that one loves.
that's a supervisor.
No. That one loves screaming my name out. Like.
That's cool. It's on her.
Okay.
I just want his ID number.
Cool. Yeah, that cop literally chased me through a bush, saying my first, middle, and last name over while you were live streaming. Yeah, trying to get me doxxed. It's that one.
Oh, look, license plate.
518 GPK.
Good picture of him, so it shouldn't be hard to figure out who he is.
Yeah, would you? I really, really like. That's the one that got my bank account hacked.
Yeah, I don't have his.
The supervisor waited in the back. Yeah.
The supervisor in the back probably won't come over here.
Yeah, they want us for criminal trespass real bad.
Well, the thing is that first of all,
you do have
we're
business.
Here on business. It's called documenting the changes to our public buildings.
Right.
Like literally, that's what my live stream says. It's literally.
Oh, but no, we're according to him, we're here to agitate the police. Although, did you notice that we were leaving?
Yeah, we didn't.
We were walking away when we noticed he started filming this. It's like, what the hell? Did you see that? Did you see how we were leaving and he started filming us? Then we came to him. Oh, okay, right on. Yeah, we noticed he had his cell phone out recording. All right on. But they need backup for people with cameras.
I know, they tried to steal my phone the other night.
Wait. Can I film you telling me about this? I do a police accountability thing. I'm the Oregon Cop Watcher on YouTube. So I've been doing this for about a decade. Sure. So what do you mean the police tried to steal your phone last night? What?
Not last night. No,
okay.
Last night they just rushed me with the baton.
No, wait, let me
in my
guess.
front
Your
yard.
back was turned and you were walking away from them when they
Nope.
rushed? No, okay.
No, I was in my front yard.
Yeah?
I live in the neighborhood just on the corner.
Nice.
And a skirmish line came down the street.
And this was during that protest last night?
Yeah.
Okay, right on. I watched some live streams, but...
Yeah, and I was on my property, and the police line came down. I yelled at the cops to go home, and one of them rushed at me with a baton.
Right.
While I was...
Did they hit you?
No, I was able to slam the gate.
Oh, good.
Before they got to me, and then they just kept pushing through.
Right.
But, and then last week they tried to steal my phone.
Tell me about that. Like...
Oh, I was filming them. You know, I'm a night owl, and I go on walks around the block, and
Nice.
especially since they started like bringing like blatant violence to the neighborhood, I watch them closer now.
Right on. So you
and-
live close to here then?
Yeah.
And when there's
Yeah, I'm on
protest
the
here?
block.
Okay, awesome. Okay. So you do like a little citizens patrol with your camera? That's badass. You're doing cop watching. You're just not calling it that. Okay, right on. I do it in a systematic sort of way with a crew of people.
yeah.
Right on, yeah.
Yeah, no, but
Cool.
when they tried to steal my phone, it was when a truck was pulling back from downtown,
Yeah.
and
You had your phone out filming.
I did.
So describe the situation, please.
I was filming them. I was across the street from them, and then they, one of them held up something to me, maybe a phone, and then said, "Okay, got it." And I was like, "Was that a phone, or was that some other crazy like?"
right.
And then I was like, "Hey, what's that about?" And then I jaywalked, and
That's not even a law.
Wait,
I know
wait.
it was just on. I mean, it was on this street.
Wait. So you know, every time I film people
Yeah.
get arrested, I research the law, so I know a little bit about it.
Right.
I've been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, Oregon doesn't have a jaywalking law. What they have is a failure to obey a traffic control signal. So were you walking against a signal in the crosswalk?
I was not.
Okay, so was traffic having to slow down or stop for you to go across the street?
There was no traffic.
Okay, well, there's something called disorderly conduct, improper position on a highway, but they have to prove that you slowed down traffic. So they just lied to you about an imaginary law. I'm just telling you this.
Oh yeah,
like,
they did that last night. Too.
okay, yeah, okay. They
And
just
told me,
lied to
like,
you.
Oh yeah, no.
They just
jaywalking.
made up a law just to mess with you. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know. And so, I asked so.
I'm
then they
laughing because they're
surrounded
ridiculous
me.
children, by the way. Okay.
What's that?
They act like ridiculous
Oh,
children.
I
That's
know.
why I'm laughing.
I know.
But finish, please. So they lied and said you jaywalked, and then
Yes, and then they told me to go home. I said okay. And then they're like, no, go that way. And I said, no, that's not the direction of my house. So I like walked out into the street to walk around them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they surrounded me, and they're in full riot gear. They just
right.
hopped off the
It's
back of the
RRT
truck.
squad. Yeah.
with the,
Rapid
like,
response team.
Grenade launcher on their chest. And,
Yeah, all the creepy, less lethal weapons. Yeah.
So then,
Like a vehicle like that one right there. Yeah, with the little running boards on the back, so
Yeah.
they could stand. Yeah. Okay.
And so then then they asked me to identify myself, and they asked me for ID. I told them I didn't have ID on me. They asked me for to identify myself. I said no.
Good for you, because another big, unless you're being detained, right?
Right,
Like,
and
good.
then they told me that if I didn't identify myself, I would be arrested.
What the fuck?
And then, and I have this all on tape.
Wow, I'd love to see that video.
Yeah, got
Like, would you link me to it later after
Yeah,
I?
you got it.
Cool. I'll
got
mute the
it.
stream and then ask you where I can find it. Find the video.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
And then,
Wow.
See, this is the stuff.
and
that
then
the
so
lawyers-
I had my camera out and I was recording this, and they're like, "What's your name?" And I told them my first name, it was
Right.
Benjamin. I go, "What's your name?" The officer behind me, he goes, "My name is right here," and he like points to the number on his chest, and I turn
Right.
my phone around to record that, and then he said, "Get that thing out of my face," and grab my phone
Wow.
away from me.
Okay. Please, I want you to turn your camera on and film me because I want to tell you some very important information. Okay. Okay. Let me know when you're rolling.
I'm rolling.
Okay. So when that cop told you that you have to ID or you'll be arrested,
Yeah.
There's a law in Oregon called felony coercion. I want you to go home and I want you to type this into Google, felony coercion, ORS, in all capital letters, Oregon Revised Statute. And then I want you to scroll down to H. H has to do with public officials using a consequence to manipulate you into doing something you might otherwise not do. You have video evidence of that cop committing a felony. I shit you not. Oregon Revised Statute, felony coercion, ORS, okay? And you scroll down to H, and that's the part that applies to public officials. Okay. He committed a felony, and I want you to file a legal complaint against him, please.
How would I do that?
Okay, first of all, you need to contact ACLU and NLG, the National Lawyers Guild, and send them that brief video, and then send them a link to ORS, and then cut and paste it, and say CH for more details, so they'll see the actual law they broke. Because I shit you not, they committed a felony.
And if you're having a camera or a phone, technically they have to think that you are press because you are presenting as press, recording stuff. So they're not supposed to be dispersing you, and they should not be telling you a bunch of BS.
Right, they should not be telling you a consequence and then coercing you into doing something you otherwise wouldn't do, with a threat of a consequence that's real, which is, and scroll down to H. That's the one that applies to cops.
So
I mean, that's creepy.
Then when they grabbed the phone away, I actually wrestled it back. I knew it could have been my ass.
Right, right. At that point,
then they, told me to get on the ground. If I didn't get on the ground, like sit on the ground right now, I would be subject to use of force. I sat on the ground.
Wow.
And then, then we just chatted for a minute, and they told me it was very suspicious, and that if
that's
it
not
was
illegal,
found that I was collecting counterintelligence for the insurgency downtown, it would be evidentiary.
Was this Portland Police Bureau officer saying
Yes,
that?
it was.
Oh my God, that is straight Gestapo bullshit.
Yes, it is. I have.
Have you published that so I can see it?
Not that portion. There are two videos, because the video broke when he grabbed the phone away from me. It was like my battery went dead, or down to 20% and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last night, you know, I crossed the street. I wanted to get out of the way before the skirmish line forms.
Right,
I was
the
like,
phalanx
"All
of doom."
Yeah. And then they, you know, threatened me as I was walking across the streets and told me I was jaywalking again. And then I held tight. So I'm like, if I move, I might get my ass beat. So I was just pinned up
I'm going to
against-
show you something, right?
pinned up against the wall.
Right,
there.
right. You see no traffic? I'm filming myself cross, right? Traffic's not having to slow down. Right. Okay. Yeah, there's literally no jaywalking law in Oregon. I just proved it to you by doing it and flipping a cop off. Okay. So
What it's gonna look like down here tonight?
I'm not sure exactly which place the protests are going to be at.
But
so
all
I'm
we
not
did is
100%.
come to film them boarding up the fortress, and they already
I
are
saw
flipping
that
out.
today.
Yeah, they're flipping out about it. So I think
Are
we
they
need to get.
It needs to be here.
So we need to let
Yeah, I have
everybody
no
know that
idea. I'm just
Right.
a neighborhood guy.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
got a few buddies coming down here tonight, so I
Cool
think
beans.
it's going to be hopefully at least as big as last night.
Well, I hope so, and I'm
Yeah,
going to
they
wear
were
my
talking
mask.
about meeting up at Rollers again.
Yeah.
So we were gonna stop by there. Yeah.
Yeah, they
that's
still
what we're gonna
lied
stop
to you,
by
and I
there.
just proved to you that they lied to you because they have a hard on for me. Did they move?
No.
Right. They straight up lied to you. They made up an imaginary law and committed a felony, and you caught it on video.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And they
Like,
identified, last night, they talked to me and called me by my first name
right,
because they know me.
Yeah,
right.
so now they try to dox.
Yep.
And now they're trying to dox you when they want to keep their anonymity.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, if you
And I
have
told
any
them,
more
I'm
problems
like,
with them,
I'm going to continue to walk around my own fucking block.
good for you. You live here, and
do.
you have
the
every right to do it.
walk-
Yeah.
Just like this is a public building, when they're like, you have no business here. Well, actually, I'm media, and I'm documenting the changes in our public facility.
Right.
So I do have business here.
Yeah. Oh man, it's kind of precious seeing.
Yeah,
Seeing the dog
if
food
you
out.
end up getting attacked or hurt by the police, please contact me. I want to do a follow up.
I mean, this wasn't a direct. This wasn't direct, but I mean that was
Oh.
just like jumping over my fence to get away from them.
Okay,
You know.
that still counts. Like you wouldn't have done that if you weren't in
True. I
in
was
fear,
danger.
right? But I do challenge you. When you read that, your jaw's gonna drop when you Google that ORS.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh wow, because you literally caught them committing a felony on camera. That's why I'm so excited to share it. Like,
Yeah. So I have that, and that one, that video is more. It's shorter and there's more action, but then the follow-up video is the discussion that we had afterwards.
yeah,
Where they,
is that also published, or
that is not published.
would you email it to me?
You got it.
Okay. Do you want some sort of credit, or do you want it to remain anonymous? Your choice.
Doesn't matter to me. They know who I am.
Okay, then I'll just say footage anonymously given by a concerned
Neighbor.
Portland
I mean,
citizen.
I literally live on the corner, like on 50th. This is 47th.
Okay.
That's 50th.
I'll just say a
This is
Portland
my block.
citizen. Yeah.
A
Yep.
neighbor.
And yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just email that to my email and
Okay.
yeah, because
Got it.
I love the idea of being able to document them committing a felony.
Test that.
That one tries to have me doxxed a lot. That officer.
really?
Yeah. He. What I do is controversial. The cop watching, so I get a
Right,
lot of
right.
death threats. So he's literally chased me out of police scene while I'm filming, saying my first, middle, and last name over and over, like walking towards
Wow.
me. Like yeah. And it's yeah. He's been doing that to me for about 3 years now. The same cop. So. Well, do email me that video, and please do. So you know where the video is going. Google Oregon Cop Watcher. Look at my YouTube stuff, and get an idea of
familiar
what I'm
with,
about.
with Cop Watch from like a couple decades ago. I was involved with Cop
Same
Watch.
thing,
still-
Yep,
same stuff,
I know
exact
it.
same stuff.
I know it. That's why I'm
Yeah.
so fucking pissed.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm pissed that they committed a felony. Like, and what makes me most annoyed is talking to citizens that don't do Cop Watch, that don't have like
Right.
very large audiences like
Yeah.
I do, that they do this to you and other people
Yeah.
that try to film them on the regular, and it infuriates me.
Yeah.
that they're going to go that far.
On a different night, I came, they were rolling back into base after, like violently clearing the street. And I was walking back and I told them, you guys are, your show of force, your violence, it's radicalizing people. And
It is.
That's dangerous. It's making the community less safe. And then I walked, they mocked me, they laughed at me, they said, oh, you're laughed off. And like all the officers on the truck, they're like, nope, sorry, you've been laughed off.
They're so immature.
Yeah.
They act like children.
And then I walked half a block up to that driveway and see a woman staring into the, into the spotlight of a car there.
Mm-hmm.
She did not seem okay, and I was like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "Oh, I just live up the street, came down here to see what was going on." They did a skirmish line. She said she just wanted to go home to her kids,
Mm-hmm.
and then she said that she was staying there because she was facing her fear, and
Good for her.
yeah, and
Right on.
and
Drive-by bootlicking. How'd you like that? That's wonderful.
And,
Okay.
yeah, and so she was like, I'm angry, I'm
Yeah.
afraid, and she's like, and I'm starting to have revenge fantasies, and I was like, there you go.
Yep.
I'm walking.
You're
literally,
being,
like,
yeah.
50 feet that way.
Isn't it
and,
great
like,
when you get validated instantly? Like, it's
every
amazing.
regular
I would
people are
love
getting
to be
very-
wrong. I would love to be wrong, but I'm not.
And I have to say it, there's still a few officers in Portland Police Bureau that I actually like.
Sure.
Like, if they didn't have uniforms, they could be my friend, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But, like, since they do have the uniform, I can't go there. But, like,
They've got the uniform and they have like
that gang mentality, you know?
They're the most dangerous person that you can encounter in your life. They can ruin you financially. They can take your freedom.
They can steal
harm
your
you.
property.
They can steal your property. They can harm you physically, and they can kill you. And none of those things have, they don't have to face any negative consequences for that.
For the most part,
For the
yes.
most part.
Yeah, it's always the exception when they're held to account. It's never the rule.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm gonna live stream myself leaving, and thank you for the conversation. Do email me
I will do
because
that.
I want to publish the Coercion. Like,
Yeah.
since it would be my honor to publish that video, and I'll just leave it anonymous. I'll just say a Portland citizen.
the one video
my
is out
name
there.
is tied to it. My name is tied to it.
Already? Then
already.
I'll put an on-stream credit of your name. Can I do that? Okay,
It's been on Facebook and Twitter.
I'll put your Twitter handle in a piece of text on the bottom of the screen so people can go to that. Okay, that's perfect. All right. All right, thank you.
I just followed you on Twitter, so.
That was crazy. Be careful, they're squirrely.
Already on one.
They're cranky.
Oh,
The cops are, yeah.
Even with press
You're
credentials,
welcome.
they're still
Yeah.
on everybody. Because I just came to document that they were verifying everything and they put that.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they started recording, and so then he told them you're in violation of the TRO because there are protesters out here too. And he's like, I can do whatever I want. He doesn't have a badge number or nothing.
Yeah, and I'm like the feds. I can do what I want.
So be
That was
careful.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is so awesome that we have,
He's
like,
national press, so it'll be interesting to see
how they treat him. Oh, yeah. So we didn't engage with that cop until after we noticed him filming this, but yet his whole idea is that we were there to agitate him.
him.
Right.
But
And-
we had no intent on even engaging them. We don't talk to cops. It's real simple.
well, at least I feel pretty today. That's the important thing.
I felt full of dog hair, but I guess I have a dog that loves me.
To the daring belongs the future. Anarchal transhuman? That's an interesting concept. So they're like anarchist cyborgs, apparently. I didn't even know.
Learn something new.
Oh my god. Okay, ever since I was a little kid, it's been one of my favoriteest things.
Get the merch. Get the
I know.
It's a wish, so you can make a wish.
My inner child's like a 6-year-old girl. Don't tell anyone except Facebook, Twitch,
And everybody that
YouTube.
knows.
Like I just streamed that. So, all right, fine. I confess, my inner child is a 6-year-old girl. Don't judge. All right, don't judge. I sleep with a unicorn pillow pet. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Though I just told the whole internet. I wonder if the boot. Did you notice that the lady kind of sprayed us a little bit with her water hose?
Mm-hmm.
Just to be a little twat? I had no idea it was a basement dweller.
Dude, I wish I had a basement. It'd be nice and cool.
Right?
Actually, I like being warm, so that's why.
Mom! Mom, where's my Hot Pocket?
I need my omelet. Dude, we should have everyone park there and go up.
Oh, absolutely.
Basement dwellers.
So you like how I proved to the guy there's no jaywalking law? Like cross the road for the cop and give him the
Exactly.
finger.
Oh, you are black, so you live in a basement.
That whole
Black says.
Sure, that conversation we just had with dude is one of the reasons why qualified immunity needs to be fucking modified.
Absolutely.
Because they so flagrantly commit felonies when they know that they're so legally insulated that it's difficult to get a
Telling
prosecution.
press to get off the thing, like you can't. Yeah.
No, in my bio is as long as my arm of stuff that's been published of mine in mainstream corporate media.
Yeah.
Like I've been on every major network in Portland, and all the newspapers' websites. My videos have appeared in one way or another.
Oh,
Like,
she has a honey bucket.
nice. All right, I'm ending this stream right here. Thanks for watching, guys.